Welcome back. Today we're here with the all-new 2026 Entegra Coach CONDOR. The 23S built on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis. This is the 3500 all-wheel drive 170-inch wheelbase. It has the inline-4 twin turbo. It is 208 horsepower, 332 pound-feet of torque, 9-speed automatic transmission. If you're considering the Winnebago EKKO, it's definitely worth taking a look at the Entegra Coach CONDOR. They both are using the Mercedes-Benz premium chassis. So we're going to take a look at the chassis, the amenities, and all the features that come with this Entegra Coach CONDOR. Now, taking a wide angle look at this Entegra CONDOR, this 2026 is going to look just like the 2025. There are some differences we're going to see on the interior. This is the tough shell system with the vacuum bonded laminate construction. So it's giving you a very nice high quality construction. This is 25 feet 8 inches long with the Mercedes-Benz 3500 chassis. With the all-wheel drive chassis, just look at the ground clearance you get. This does not have any lift kit at all, but it is giving you a very nice amount of room for ground clearance. As you can tell on the bottom right, this does have a slight angle going up just to help so you're not scraping that tail. This has the extended tail on it. As we look at the wide angle, now this has the graphics package deleted on it, so it's a blank canvas for any wrap you'd like to do. And this is under 12,000 pounds gross vehicle weight rating. So it's great because we're here at Gates Pass in Tucson, Arizona, and the weight limit on this is 12,000 pounds. So thankfully we can still go up this beautiful mountain road with this vehicle. On the upper left we have a bracket for a telescoping ladder. You can see we have some ventilation. On the top right, we have the Coleman Mach air conditioning system. And then you can see it already has Starlink standard on the CONDOR. Double pane acrylic windows. They're also awning ventilated windows. We have one for our bench seat on the left. And the center window is for our wet bathroom. And then the far right, our twin bed system in the back, which also turns into a king bed. We have the Onan 2.5 kilowatt generator. We have access to our 2000 watt inverter. We also have 360 watts of solar on the roof. Coming to the right, we have our wet bay, also with a porch light, our 30 amp shore connection. We have a solar plug for expanding. This has 3.9 kilowatt hours of battery. And then on the far right, we have our gear garage, which has a lot of room. We're going to see that in a moment. Also with the awning door. On the upper right, we have a 7-foot carefree awning with LED lighting. Now we have full LED taillights. There's also a rear window in our bedroom, so we can get 270 degrees of views, a wide angle rear view camera, and we'll see the digital rear view mirror. On the bottom left, we can see the exhaust for hydronic heating system, also for the tankless hot water heater. And then we have our chassis exhaust to the right of that with heat shield on top. We have two different propane tanks. We have a 21 pound on this side. That's going to be for our outdoor kitchen in the front center. Our 41 pound propane tank on the driver's side is for our 2.5 kilowatt Onan LP generator. And then we have a power step. Now coming around to the front, we have the beautiful high performance LED headlights from Mercedes-Benz with that beautiful eyebrow design. Also a chrome grille package, the beautiful Mercedes star. We have halogen fog lamps. And then the triple LEDs are very bright for the headlights. And then the beautiful eyebrow design is your daytime running light, and that will become your turn signal. We have the safety cameras for this updated chassis. Instead of having the safety cameras up top near the rear view mirror, they'll be down low on the dash, as you can see here. We have these slam latches. Here's our LP Onan generator. The reason for the LP is Mercedes does not want anyone touching the diesel fuel tank because of the warranty for the motor. They don't want anyone tapping into the diesel tank. Here's our 41-pound LP tank, and this runs the generator alone. Coming into our next bay, this is going to be access. There's no storage in here, but we do have some access for utilities. And then we have our black holding tank with the Thetford cassette toilet. Here's our solar plug so we can expand the solar panels. This comes with 360 watts of solar on top. And then here's our 30 amp shore connection. Up top we have touch control. This is a brand new unit, so it still has plastic. Coming into our wet bay, we have our winterization valves, our city water connection, outdoor shower, and I love having the filter cartridge. Very easy access for that. Our gray water holding tank with the gate valve and our low point drains, and a little bit of storage for our outdoor shower hose. Now coming into our gear garage, I love the setup. We have these racks on the walls and doors for extra storage. We also have our 30 amp shore connection Lippert telescoping ladder. On the inside we have this diamond plate with the L tracks, and I love these. These are adjustable. You can remove them completely or install them however you want to strap down your gear. You have room for bicycles, hiking gear, anything you want to keep warm. This is a heated gear garage, and then we have the gasket around the door to keep it sealed. We also have motion control LED lighting and some storage with the cargo net up top. I love the awning door versus the side swinging door. The awning door not only can help give you some protection, but also is just out of the way, so you're not running into it. And then having the twin beds that turn into a king on the interior really makes it possible to have this great size gear garage. Here we have our access to our tankless water heater, more ventilation for utilities, another outlet, and also a 12-volt outlet. Up top we have another carefree awning with LED lighting. You can see our wine guard antenna on the top left. And then coming in close, down below is our propane, inline propane connection, also with this little door. You can keep this big door closed, run the hose straight through. It's nice having this 20-pound cylinder for the propane. Very easy to exchange this at a local hardware store or gas station. And this will be powering our outdoor kitchen right here. So we have another awning door. And then we have this galvanized steel backsplash. We have an outlet for 110 volts. We also have a mount if you want to put a television. In our outdoor kitchen, we're going to pull this out. This sink frame will fold out. We put the legs in place. There's a pop-out basin that goes on the interior. There is a hot and cold control with a flexible spout that plugs in right in here. It's a little bit of a reach. Down below, we get a 12-volt Dometic fridge or freezer. So however you want to use it, you can use it as a fridge or turn the temperature down, make it a freezer. This is going to give you extra space. Inside, you have a 5.3 cubic foot Norcold refrigerator, but this Dometic fridge freezer will give you extra food storage. For our propane burners, we want to pull these out before we start cooking, and then we have it safely away from the coach, and then it gives you a nice area to stand with no obstructions down below. So it's a nice setup. If you want to have this bay just for storage, this entire slide kitchen will come out completely, and then you can use this bay just for storage. But it's nice having an outdoor kitchen. This 2026 will have a very similar cockpit, but this is the updated Mercedes chassis. We're still getting the premium chassis from Mercedes. We have the leatherette comfort package seats. We have adjustable thigh, power, lumbar adjust, thorax and thigh airbags. This side bolstering, really nice feel to the seats. We have full power seats with memory for 3. Also heated seats for 3 adjustments, one touch windows. This beautiful brushed aluminum finish, and we have a grab assist handle to help us get in this high clearance vehicle. With the Mercedes chassis, we're getting maximum amount of leg and foot room. Since we're sitting above the wheel well, we have 5 cup holders on each side. Up top, we have large sunshade, a little bit of storage, and another grab handle to get in and out. In the center, we have more storage with a 12-volt outlet, wireless charging, and 3 USB-Cs. We have another air vent. We have a 10.25-inch MBUX screen. We're going to check that out from the cockpit. But overall, very nice interior, plenty of headroom. Despite having the television and storage up top, we have lots of headroom. So if you're a taller driver, you have no problem with leg and foot room. We're going to start this baby up. We have this beautiful updated steering wheel, leather wrapped, this beautiful satin aluminum finish. Full function with touch controls. We have adaptive cruise control. The left side of our steering wheel controls the instrument cluster in the front. We also have updated graphics. The menu has this beautiful landscape look to it. And our 10.25-inch screen is extremely clear and bright, very responsive. We also have our Sprinter icon. When we get close enough, you can see us right there in our Sprinter. You can say, "Hey Mercedes,
how can I help?"
So that's our intelligent voice control. Also with the MBUX system, it is Android Auto, Apple CarPlay compatible, and you can download the Mercedes Me app. There's a lot of information we can see with the Mercedes Me app, such as fuel levels, tire pressure. You can also see the location of the vehicle. You can send a destination from your phone to the MBUX GPS. Today we're here looking at the Saguaros. Very beautiful here in Tucson.
How may I help you?
Up top we have our digital rear view mirror. We have a wide angle camera. Up top we have our cab and map lights, our SOS, a sunglass holder, more large sunshades, and a little bit of storage up top. We also have paddle shifters right here on this beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel. Now coming into the side of this Condor 23S, we have a heavy duty door handle. We have Lippert power step, very nice and quiet. We have a grab assist handle, also another one on the interior. Looking at our steps down below, to the left of that we have our main power button, our battery reset, also our power step switch, some ventilation into the cabinet. We have master light controls. I love the under countertop lighting. Taking a wide angle look at the interior, we have some accent lights. We have our max fan air vent, soft touch vinyl ceiling. I love this ambient lighting with the soft white color. We have some coat hooks, some storage in our front cap. This Connex smart television is great with the Starlink. You still have plenty of headroom getting out of the cockpit and going into the back cabin. So instead of having a jump seat, which a lot of people are not using the jump seats, Entegra got rid of the jump seat and installed this lounge. We have seat belts for 4, sleeping for 2. If we swivel the front seats, they will face the living area, and then we can enjoy a meal with the Lagoon table system. We also have an LP and carbon monoxide detector. And look at the huge window we have. We have cassette shades, that the shade goes from the bottom up so that you can have some privacy and still see out the window. So I like the design with the shade on the bottom. These are awning windows. Also, they will click in place with the struts so that you can have fresh air coming in. We have reading lights. And then up top, we have nautical style door pulls, and then lots of overhead storage with these awning doors. Our Coleman Mach air conditioning system is ducted. Also, you can spin it, change the direction of the airflow. I love the recessed lighting and the ambient lighting. Under countertop lighting looks amazing, but is also very functional. It'll give us a nice glow at night. Nice amount of workspace in this galley. I love the pull-out sprayer with the stainless steel finish, adjustable spray head. Now taking a look at the dimensions of our countertop. We have 4'4" for the width and 1'10" for the depth. Now down below, we can see our pop-out Here's our pop-out basin for the outdoor kitchen. Here's our adjustable spout for the outdoor faucet. We have Baltic birch plywood construction on these drawers, also ball bearing slides. I like the soft close function and locking handles with these nautical style drawer pulls. We have convection microwave. On the interior, we have a nice stainless steel finish. Refrigerator, this is 5.3 cubic feet of space. Not only do we have room in this refrigerator, but we can use the Dometic fridge freezer outside. Our induction burner is being stored in the top, and now to the right of our refrigerator, we have a pantry area. We have some cargo netting, drawers with the Baltic birch plywood, and soft closing. Before we go into the wet bathroom, let's check out our Firefly system. So this is great, having the Firefly control system with a nice bright screen. We can control the entire coach. We have our master lights on and off. We can retract the awning. We can check our tank levels, battery levels. We can also start and stop our propane generator. We can also turn on the automatic generator start. We can look at our inverter. We can see the status of that. All of our light controls, we can individually turn lights on and off. With our air conditioner, we can control the mock air conditioning system in the rear. Our side and rear awnings we can control. The mobile app you can download on your phone. With our hydronic heating and hot water, we have 17,000 BTUs with the Timberline system. Now coming into the bathroom, we have this privacy door, so we can block off the bedroom for privacy. Our Thetford cassette toilet. This is 4.5 gallons of capacity. We also have a lavatory. This will fold down. We have this fold out faucet. Very nice quality on the faucet. Has a good feel to it. Solid metal construction. Magnetic closing for this vanity door in the shower. Very easy to clean walls. And then I love having the ventilated window. Just check out the view from the bathroom. Very nice. You also have bug screen. And up top we have a max fan air vent. For the shower faucet, we have this shower miser system. We have a retractable shower curtain. This is antimicrobial. So of course you want to let it dry before you fold it up. But it's very easy to use. That rolls up conveniently out of the way. You have double twin beds in the back. These sections in the center will fill up the entire bed area, making it a king size bed area, which you don't get king size very often in a C class. The 2025 did not have the Frawley sleep system, so that is definitely an upgrade, making this very comfortable. Before we go into the bed area, let's check out our wardrobes. So we have a small closet rod. We have our adjustable lagoon tables underneath here. We're gonna have another wardrobe on the right side, and there's our lagoon table brackets down below. We have some ventilation that goes into the garage area. It is a heated garage. We have some nice deep drawers with more of that birch plywood construction. Now looking around the bedroom area, we have 270 degrees of view. So where we're parked today, absolutely gorgeous here in Saguaro National Park. We have a lot of overhead storage. You can see part of our power supply for the Starlink system. Outlet, 110 volt outlet in the center. And then there's our Starlink system. Storage for our devices, charging ports, and 110 volt outlets. And I love these reading lights. They are adjustable on and off. So we're gonna measure from front to back. We have 6'9" and on the interior width, we have also 6'9". So very large bed surface area. We have more soft touch vinyl ceiling, ducted air conditioning vents, and then here's our Coleman mock air conditioning system. It is 13,500 BTUs. Special thanks to La Mesa RV for letting us spend the time with this vehicle so that we can share it with you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.